This video is brought to you by Squarespace. From websites and online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. Hey everybody, it's Gunplameli. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys have been great. I have an awesome video for you guys today. I have two things packed into one video, so I'm going to do a little unboxing. It's just some stuff that I finally received in the mail and I'm so happy. Because one thing was I've been waiting, was on pre-order forever and it finally arrived. And then I'm also going to be doing a quick review on a new figure I got in. So let me get started into the video. Oh, and before I forget, I will include the link down in the description below for these items that I got from bigbadtoystore.com. Okay, so the first thing that I received in my shipment is... well, I mean, I'm going to include it in the thumbnail, so you guys already know what's going to be in here. But first up here is the Amuro Gundam Guys Generation, right? Yeah, Gundam Guys Generation figure. Now, I know you guys know that I have a few of the Mega House. I believe this is my Mega House. Yeah, Mega House. I have Char, I have Amuro and Sayla. I have two other Gundam figures, but they're not Mega House. They were Japanese crane game prizes that I bought when I was in Japan. But yes, I am so happy that I finally got this guy in my possession. As soon as I saw that Mega House was producing a Amuro figure, I had to have it because I'm not saying that he's my favorite because he's not. The bits that I have seen of him, he's been kind of like a whiny teenage boy, which I'm not the fondest kind of character. I don't really like whiny teenagers, which is why I prefer Char. But I had to have him. Now I really hope they make a Banagher Lynx from Unicorn, because I want him in my collection as well. So if you guys are interested in ordering any of these, then just click on the link down below. So I know Mega House also did two of the female characters from Gundam Unicorn, Audrey and what was her name? Miranda? No, what was it? She was a pilot of the Kshatriya. What was her name? I'm going to just search it. It's gonna bother me. Merida, yeah. I have yet to get either of those. I plan on hopefully next time I go to Japan. Just when I see them, they're just so expensive. I mean, these figures are expensive, and sometimes I just don't feel like dropping the $150 to $200 on a figure when I could get so many more Gundam model kits instead. Now, moving on to what I was waiting weeks and weeks and weeks, and you're gonna hear some clanking because I've already taken this apart. If you follow my Instagram, you've seen the pictures. Ta-da! It is the Mega House, another Mega House item, Mega House Catapult Deck. It is huge. I mean, this is massive box, as you can see, compared to like my head. Not saying that I have a huge head, but this box is huge, and I am so pleased at this diorama slash catapult deck, whatever you want to call this. I can see it's empty. I've already built it. I'm gonna have to do a review so you guys see, because I didn't find much information on this. Totally worth the money. It is expensive. I think it was $120 for this, but so worth it. You can also, it also includes like special hooks so you can hang it on the wall. But anyways, let me show you the sides. Not a whole lot of detail. More information all over the back of the box. Everything is in Japanese. It's not in English, so unfortunately I can't really read you off much information, but I've already built this and I'll give you a little sneak peek in this video as to what it looks like, and highly recommend. Like, okay, what caught me off guard was it's weathered. It comes weathered, and I didn't think it would arrive weathered. I have built some other dioramas, and yeah, they're just like Gunpla, just flat, no finishing effects. But this diorama looks like it's painted. That's how crazy it looks. It's very well done. So this guy I was actually eyeing when I was in Japan. I went to, what was it, like some kind of Gundam fair, and I don't believe they were selling this guy just yet. And you guys know that I'm kind of like, I have an obsession with collecting different RX-782 variants, so depending on the price, because I'm not gonna overpay for like high grades and stuff, because sometimes those special editions can like get really expensive. But on a side note, I did see this guy on display last time I was in Japan, and as you might have guessed, here he is. I trying to think how many 3.0s. I have so many 3.0s. I have the Bape one, now this one. I have the one that you won as a lottery. It's like half clear, half solid. I have the regular 3.0. I have the completely clear 3.0 from Gundam Base. So I have two Gundam Base exclusive variants. Here is the size of the box. Of course, it's in Gundam Base, or it's not called Gundam Base. Oh, it's still Gundam Base, because I think now it's called, or no, it used to be called Gundam Front. There we go. I get the two confused because I used to go when it had the old name. So Gundam Base is the new name. Okay, all right, Melissa. So anyways, back to the size of the box. Here we go. Get a little bit of detail here, but it is all in Japanese. And let's take a peek at what comes inside. Oh, these colors are so pretty. Let me show you guys a little close up. So you get not water slides, but you do get some stickers that have the Gundam Base on them here and right here, and I think all these are the regular 3.0 stickers, but I guess these are the Gundam Base exclusives on this side. Oh no, it looks like you get some more exclusive stickers right here. It says Gundam Base on it. And is there anything else that we get that's different from the regular release? I don't think so. Here's some more information on the Gundam Base exclusive. And let me show you guys. Oh, I also have Char's RX-82. That's another one. Like I said, I have so many 3.0s, but I never get bored of building them. So I try to space it out. So I don't like build all the 3.0s like, you know, one after the other, because then I probably really get bored. I still have a bunch of 3.0s in my closet that I have yet to build, which I will. But here is some of the colors. I just love this like baby blue color with the navy. So cute. I'm so excited to put him together. I definitely will as soon as I finish the real grade I'm working on, which is about to be done. So before I continue with the rest of the video, I want to give a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video.
It's a new year, and if you're thinking of starting your own website, look no further than Squarespace. With Squarespace, you can make amazing websites without a background in digital design. One of the big reasons I like Squarespace is that any first-time user can make an awesome website by utilizing Squarespace easy-to-use tools and templates. This will get any first-time user quickly up and running with a beautiful website. Squarespace also has something to offer veteran designers with the search engine optimization, which takes the guesswork out of bringing traffic to your website. So go to squarespace.com today for your free trial, and when you're ready to check out, go to squarespace.com/gunplameli and get 10% off your first domain or website.
All right, so let's continue with the video. So now I'm going to show you guys a close-up a little bit of the model. So let me do that. Get this little thing of information in the box. Let me remove the plastic. The detail on this guy is absolutely amazing. He has a very bluish tinge for his shadowing. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. It's so nice. The helmet interior is detailed as well. Looks like you get one different hand and this part right here, which I'm not sure exactly what it is just yet. Okay, so according to the instructions, that little piece that I showed you guys a second ago is actually used to clip on his helmet, and let me show you how. So there's a little spot right in there. You're going to slide this in here, just like that, and then this will hook onto this part right here, which will pop out. So this is what it will look like once you have the helmet hooked onto his backpack attachment. Just like that. This is also the not the alternative hand, but you get two hand options for him. So this one right here is a closed fisted hand. says this one slides right out, but I am very nervous because I don't want to snap or break anything, and I have bad luck like that. Just wiggling it gently, coming out. Okay, so then this one will slide right in here, and then right here you will hook on his helmet just like that, and there he is holding his helmet. Here, Amuro is next to the Char figure. I would say, I think Char is, they look almost about the same height. But yeah, so now let me put him next to a Gundam. There is the high grade RX Beyond Global. I guess this is kind of a bad, I shouldn't use him. Oh, he's coming up now. So as you can see, they are pretty tall figures. Let me use one more for a size reference. And there is a high grade RX 72. Again, they're pretty tall figures. This is the catapult deck. It looks so freaking official. This thing is so massive, it barely doesn't even fit into my backdrop. As you can see, it includes 3 different little recliners, as I'll call them. This piece right here, you can also remove this and add it as a ceiling up there. That's what these little kind of nooks are for. But yeah, I'm just giving you guys a quick little overview on this. And then if you guys want me to go into more detail on how I put this together and more things like that, let me know and I will do a review for you guys. Here is the real grade unicorn. Fits snugly inside. Let me zoom out a little bit. As you can see, this thing is freaking huge. It's so big. I wonder if you could even put a master grade in here. I don't see why not. Let's see if one fits. Alright, the master grade doesn't really look that great there. Kind of dwarfs it. But you could still kind of prop him inside. Looks pretty cool. I'd say definitely this is a 10 out of 10 for me. Okay, so that's it for today's video slash review slash mini haul. Let me know what you guys think. If you would like me to review the catapult deck or not. I'm definitely leaning towards doing a video on it. But maybe if no one's really interested, then I'll just skip that. And let me know what you guys think about the Amuro Ray. Is that a figure that you guys would scoop up, or do you prefer the Char figure? I personally prefer Char just because Char is like one of my most favorite characters in the Gundam franchise. But the Amuro Ray figure is done very well. Which figure would you guys get? Let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys around for my next video. Adios.
To all the people over at my Patreon that help support my channel, and a special thank you to Jesus Ramirez and Jason Franklin for Gerger.